everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna be baking a lot of stuff to the freezer. On Sunday we are hosting Logan's 1-year-old birthday party, and then I'm just going to bake some stuff today to make it easier in the weekend. Today is Thursday, so I have a few days until the birthday party, and also I want to stock up the freezer with some snacks and some bread, so I think that I'll just get started. It's Miguel in the background, he's making some pancakes. Hi Miguel! Well, I gotta get started. I think that I'll start with some cookies and some bread. Oh, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Lea, I'm a mom of 4. On this channel I'm sharing a lot of baking, cooking, cleaning, decorating, homemaking, organizing, and some family vlogs. So if you like that kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. So the first thing I'll be making is a non-knead bread, what is called crust bread. We saw it on the Acre Homestead YouTube channel, and I'm going to try to make it today. I am making it with this Manitoba flour. It's a high protein flour, and let's see how it goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put this water down here. I have 1.5 cup of water here, and then I am adding 1 teaspoon of dry yeast. Let's see how much that is. And then I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of honey.
No, you're adding 1 tablespoon of honey.
Sorry, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of honey. It's very sticky. And then I am adding 2 teaspoons of salt. And I'm using this Himalaya salt. And then I am adding 3 cups of flour, and I'm using this Manitoba flour. This is a no-knead bread. I'm not going to knead it, I'm just going to roughly stir these ingredients, and then it's going to sit for 4 hours, and then every half an hour I'm going to stretch and fold it. I haven't been doing this before, so we'll see. It's going to be very interesting. Now I'm going to start on the dinner rolls. It's a recipe from the Acre Homestead again. I just found the channel, so I'm going to try several recipes out. They look delicious. And here I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and I have half a cup of water and 1 cup of milk here. And I'm just going to mix this and add 2 tablespoons of honey into this mixture. Now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt and 3.5 cups of flour. Now I'm going to make a white sandwich bread, again from the Acre homestead. And I have some 2 cups of water in here. And then I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of dry yeast. Now I'm adding 1/3 cup of white sugar. And just stir it a bit. Now I'm adding 5.5 cups of bread flour, Manitoba flour. And then I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 cup of oil. I think I'm going to use rapeseed oil. Skat, det bestemmer jeg. This is just some melted butter. So now they'll sit and rise for about half an hour. So now I'm going to start on some chocolate buns while things are rising over here. And I'm starting with 2 packages of dry yeast. And now I'm adding 90 grams of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 kilo of all-purpose flour. And then I'm heating up some margarine and 200 grams of margarine and 4 deciliters of milk. Now the chocolate buns are rising here under the baking tent with steam, and we have the cinnamon spread here. I flipped it a little bit over, and look at this, how beautiful is this? The dinner rolls. So now I'll go ahead and start on the American cookies. Okay, so in here I have some butter. I have 280 gram butter, and then I'm adding 280 gram brown sugar and 240 grams white sugar, and then I'm going to whisk this. I just added 2 eggs, and now I'm adding some baking powder. I am adding 2 teaspoons baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. One teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Adding some chocolate. I think like this. It looks like a jellyfish. So now we are placing the dough in the wok pan. This is a no-knead bread, and then it goes into the oven with the lid on for, what do you say, 20 minutes, and then without lid for 2 minutes. Shouldn't you use it? Just be careful on your arm, pushing all the air bubbles out of it. Look how great these dinner rolls turned out. So So this is the no kneat bread. It has turned out beautiful. I think this is a success. We haven't tasted it yet, but it looks great. Here we have chocolate buns, the second batch. I didn't even get to take a photo of the first one before we ate it.
I didn't even get one.
What you can now. Now I'm ready with the first batch of cookies. It has been sitting in the fridge for some hours. Over here we have sandwich bread. This pushed down before getting into the oven, so I actually thought this would do the same because they get to rise for way too long. But I'm having the other side. Now these in the oven.